Doom Eternal is a super fast-paced action RPG with a fuckload of weapons at your disposal. If played right, this challenging game can be mastered and be made your bitch. But today, we're diving deep into the demon's poop holes to see if we complete Doom Eternal by only using the combat shotgun. Now before your little poo-poo brains get confused, I'm going to go over the rules so you know exactly what they are. The only gun that I can use is the combat shotgun. Doom Guy is allowed to hold any other gun as long as it's not shot. I can use upgrades for the shotgun. I can use any other weapon that is not a gun. Chainsaw, both grenades, the flame belcher and the crucible blade are allowed. Glory kills and blood punches are definitely allowed. All upgrades to Doom Guy are permitted, and that is all of the shitty bum rules. During editing this video, I've decided that it will be done in two parts to give you guys the most orgasmic demon cream pies available. If you don't like my choice or cream pies, too bad. Stop being erected nipples. Right from the start of the game, I start off with the big dick combat shotgun. The door that was blocking my way opens up and I'm able to perform my first glory kill. 30 seconds later, I find myself surprisingly finding a flubber bouncing up and down in a torture chamber. Next, I find myself at a weapon modification bot. Immediately, I pick up the sticky bombs for the combat shotgun as the full auto just sucks donkey dick. I turn on top, punch through a wall, and this is where the Doom Eternal combat really starts to pick up. I fight a few imps, find that they take a few shots, and immediately decide to use my sticky bomb. This imp tries to have butt sex with me, and I blow his face off, and combat for this area is done. Doom Guy develops a head fetish. I run out the door like a little baby child, and realise how fucked up Earth is. I unlock the second weapon mod for the combat shotgun, the full auto. Once I get it though, I switch it back because the full auto mod is absolute shit. I come across my first hard enemy in Doom Eternal, the Erectron. I blow off his fucking cannon and it becomes really easy after that. I went in for the glory kill, stabbed him with his own foot, and realised that demons don't use Listerine. After combat was completed, I was then able to pick up the heavy cannon, but unfortunately, as it was another gun, I couldn't use it. Doom decided to put in extra lives for those noobs that just can't play this game, and Doom introduced some hardcore parkour into its playstyle. I then picked up the yellow keycard so I could go into the sewers. Moving through this tight area of the subway, Jimmy Neutron jumped out of nowhere and scared the fucking shit out of me. I went in for a glory kill, grabbed that bomb, and taught Jimmy Neutron all about deep throat. It was in this subway that the Predators left me a frag grenade mod that I could put on my shoulder cannon. I became a pole dancer, swung on a pole, did some hardcore parkour. I then shot my balls deep into this demon's mouth, jumped on top of him, and rode him cowgirl style. Doom wanted me to fuck up Spider-Man again, so I did, and I won. Hentai tentacle monsters decided to make an appearance. It was at this point in time that Doom Eternal decided to make me fight every enemy that I had challenged at this point in time. I fought off a cacodemon, some zombies, killed Brainiac, and continued to plow through all demons in my presence. I introduced myself to these kind gentlemen, the Hell Priests, and shortly after, I showed them my newly formed fetish of collecting heads. Dreadgrave cummed. I fucked them off with my big dick shotgun, and Deadgrave cummed again. Anyway, after completely ignoring the car maker, I acquired another upgrade for my Predator suit, the Flame Belt. The Sentinel crystals allow you to upgrade many different things, but I decided to go for the extra ammo so it wouldn't fucking run out. Next, I took this portal to Exaltia. For some reason, it put me here, not right where the fucking Celestial Locator is located. I found myself fighting the very first Hell Knight. He tried to show me that he could fly, but really, it was just a failed attempt. After not too long, the fight was over, just like my orgasm last night. Luckily, the Avengers had left the Infinity Gauntlet lying around, so I picked that up. Turns out it's good at killing little shitty enemies. I found a glowing man in a chamber holding the super shotgun, a gun that I have not acquired yet, and apparently this gives me the ability to dash. Please explain, Bethesda. I bowed in respect, but also to hide my erect penis. Gore nests, for some reason, have been changed to secret fucking encounters. I pulled it out and I had 25 seconds to defeat 2 cacodemons. With both their eyes from the skull, and yeah, that was it. Skull fucked. Picked up a new gun that I can't use, the plasma rifle, and it doesn't really matter because it's shit anyway. It was at this moment where I've never been fucking so scared for my life. The tentacle monsters are back, however, they pop out of fucking nowhere in this purple cum. I found myself my first sentinel battery. That's interesting. Iron Man made an appearance and shot a wall. Apparently even doors are scared of Doom Guy, and it was actually here where I had to play through one of the hardest segments in the early game. First target, of course, was Spider Brains. Another Hell Knight. Cacodemon. Another fucking Spider Head. Killed this one. Spider Brains again. And that was the end of the combat. I started another stupidly named secret encounter. And really, this was over in about 5 seconds. Done. I went down a giant demon's stomach and ended up in his arsehole. It turns out that's where these alien tentacle monsters are coming out of. That's fucking gross. Why can I not have this shoulder cannon? I started launching myself at some more hardcore parkour. Found out. Found myself the Slayer key to open up the Slayer gate to finally get to the Gore nest. Oh wait, that's a Slayer gate. How stupid. This bit was fun, but besides that, all I had to do was kill some imps. As I walked into this room, I had found it. Everything in my life had been for this one moment. The Big Dick Shrine. Seriously. Look at that thing. Just fucking pointing at me. I gave the Big Dick Man my Polish left testicle. And he made it glow.
And now you seek to defy the Con Maker herself.
And not give it to me. For some reason the Big Dick Man gave me a tiny dick knife. And I fucked off. Mick Gordon's soundtrack was absolutely incredible in this fight scene, as I was committing some more genocide against these demons. I inserted my battery into the ship mainframe and got a new grenade that would allow me to splatter my cum in my enemies' faces. And picked up a Beyblade upgrade. Hell yeah! After installing the celestial locator to find the Hell Priests, I made my way over to the cultist base. The first Mancubus committed suicide. The second one quite literally made my butthole scared. I got myself the second Beyblade upgrade. And then, because there's so many fucking systems in this game, couldn't figure out where to put it in. I wasn't sure if I'd be able to get past the energy shields, but it turns out the well-placed Infinity Gauntlet punch, or by just shooting my sticky bombs behind the targets, they were easy enough to take out. Next, I picked up one of my favourite weapons in Doom Eternal, the rocket launcher. But, couldn't fucking use it. It felt like in this point in the game, I was just being punished for using the combat shotgun. The only thing I had to take care of these whiplashes was the frost bomb, and once that was depleted, I was basically fucked. Luckily, but also unfortunately, I had a few extra lives on hand, so I was able to complete this encounter. Doom decided to put in extra lives for those noobs that just can't play this game. Eventually, I made my way over to the super shotgun. However, the game decided to make me start playing Indiana Jones Raiders of the Lost Booty Hole as the floor started moving. Fucking thankfully, Cubo spawned, which made this encounter a lot easier. I show this bitch face who's the employee of the week, and I've successfully raided the booty. Found another fucking stupid secret encounter. It really wasn't anything to talk about, it was fucking easy. This section of the game really got my nipples just on fire. It was so bloody difficult trying to navigate through this area and not knowing what the hell I was doing. Seriously, the pain was more excruciating than sticking a needle in my tin hole. I'm not joking.
Alright, now listen here boys, because I got something important to say, yeah? This fucking part right here was bloody ripper, Bethesda. I know you're not fucking watching, but if you fucking watching. In the DLC, make more of this shit. I want to play the demons, alright? Yeah, understand. Capiche. Gotcha.
And it was at this point in time where I think I was the only one that didn't absolutely decimate this demon due to me not being able to use the super shotgun. This motherfucking secret location, secret fucking encounter, stupid shit, made me lose 2 lives on 1 run, and I rage quit. Fuck it, I'm not doing it, I don't care. I'm not doing it. Fuck you. And great, now spider legs applies gravity. Finally, it's time for another Stargate. I played with myself a little bit here before I realised what needed to be done. I ran over to one of the main campers, played hopscotch with him, and achieved absolutely fucking nothing. I could fuck up some prowlers, some cacao demons, and the battle was won with a few lowly imps left over. I made it to the last battle for this area, found a secret, and activated the overdrive power-up. Then continued to do this. I do not know how to use overdrive. Please do not judge me. This gameplay is so shit. Fuck you if you judge me. I'm going to climb up this wall and run at it. Oh, there's nothing here. What a surprise now. I'm going to kill you. Now, I didn't realise how shit I was playing then until I watched this recording. And somehow I got through the combat. The mission's done, and we're sending off on Thomas the train station. At the cultist base, the first main fight involved this Pinky. Now they must have tiny dicks because I can't figure out why they're called that. These one-eyed, one-horn flying ballsack eaters decided to have another round, but as usual, they just fucking died. This Pinky didn't give a shit about who was in its way. I approached the demons from behind and flipped them over, and now saw this weirdo floating in some kind of liquid. It's still weird. I continued to excel at the most hardcore. Parkour! And I was biting my lip like a little thought, trying not to die here. When considering this run, I thought I was going to run into a lot of trouble when I came to the Doom Hunter. He has this fucking energy shield that can't be broken unless I'm using the energy plasma rifle, which of course, for the challenge, I'm not allowed to use. This led me thinking that I'm not going to be able to fight the Demon Hunter or deal any damage to him because of his shield. With my doubts, I still jumped into combat with Mr. Wheelchair. I started launching my bolts straight at it, and it turns out you can actually damage him without removing his shield. It was time to steal his wheelchair away from him so he could no longer move. This fight was now possible. With my big dick shotgun, I placed one more sticky bomb on him, and Big Rage decided to come again. Moving on to phase 2, I no longer had to worry about his shield, but somehow, by removing his wheelchair, he became more mobile. Fortunately, Mr. Wheelchair decided to finally give up, gave him the fucking he deserved. I completed a B-grade superhero landing, and realised that there was 2 more Doom Hunters that required their dicks to be beaten off. After singling one off and beating him off so much, it was time for the climax. After my second superior beating, this one decided to submit to me as well.
Perhaps in return for my...
Finally, I collected another head for my head fetish. Finally, I've taken out 2 Sentinel Priests and fought off the first boss in Doom Eternal, Mr. Wheelchair. The next mission we need to go to is the Super Gore Nest. Finally, ID has got something right in their naming system. Once I reached Super Gore Nest, I hit escape, went to the main menu, and exit to desktop, because this episode is over. Because remember when I said this video goes in 2 parts? Well, part 1 is fucking done. Made it this far, you're a bloody legend, and I hope to see you in episode 2. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, because you don't want me coming to your house and throwing a cum bomb on you. Let me know down in those comments if you think I'll be able to complete Doom Eternal by only using the combat shotgun.